guys, how you doing? Today I'll be laying down my second layer of carbon fiber. I'm using my own method. It's called the tape method. I'll show you and guide you on how I do this. First I'm brushing down my epoxy resin. You want to do it nice and thick. Now the reason I'm going nice and thick is because my method will achieve the best results with minimal filler required afterwards. So after we lay down our thick layer of epoxy, we let the epoxy flow into all of the imperfections. Now if you've seen my previous videos on how I did my carbon fiber sheeting, my first day initially, I used the straight board method. So this by itself achieves great results with very little imperfections, but it will still have imperfections. Now this method will decrease the imperfections even further. So you gotta lay down a thick layer of epoxy and let it all flow into all of the imperfections that are there, and then you've got to let it dry. Just like you would the standard method when applying carbon fiber. As you all know, when applying carbon fiber, you don't apply straight away to your liquid resin with it being in its liquid form. You've got to let it dry for a bit, become sticky, and once it's really sticky, then you can apply your carbon fiber. My methods will not achieve perfection. You will still need filler afterwards. However, the amount of filler that will be used will be decreased significantly by as much as 70 to 80%. So that does make a difference. Just to put this into perspective, I did not use any filler below this carbon fiber, and I achieved this result and this shape without any fillers down below. I did start with fillers, but then I remembered my method, which is the straight board method, and decided to get rid of all the fillers and just use this method. So this is all being achieved with just Dollar Tree foam board, hot glue, carbon fiber, and epoxy. That's it. There's no fillers achieving this shape, getting me this shape and these results. No fillers at all right now. If you are not using a perfect mold, then even with my methods, fillers are unavoidable. You've got to use fillers at some point, but the amount of filler that is going to be used using my methods is significantly less. Now what we're going to do next is you want to hot glue one end of your carbon fiber roll, stick it down, and then pull, and like you would the tape, and pull it back and down as tight as you can to get some pressure so that you straighten it all out. Get rid of any bubbles that way. That way it will straighten and flatten the epoxy. You might get 2 or 3 bubbles. What you want to do is not push them in. You just want to slightly glide your hand across the surface and straighten them out. I only got 2 or 3 bubbles across the length of this whole surface. Now I know this goes against all conventional methods and thinking. However, nothing is set in stone. There are always new ways and ways around, conventional methods, as they say. If I would have used conventional methods, it would have taken me months and thousands upon thousands of dollars to get the same results. This is, as they say, a hack, life hack, as they say. And people can agree, people can disagree. I'm getting the same results much quicker with much less money spent. Make no mistake though, this will not work or fix severe imperfections. This will only work on minor imperfections. The way I got it to where it is at now with minor imperfections is by using the straight board method of carbon fiber sheeting. So the first layer of carbon fiber sheeting was achieved using the straight board method. If you look at my previous videos, you'll find the method. It's called the straight board method. If you use the straight board method and the tape method to finish it off, you'll get the same results. One thing I'd like to say is with the straightboard method, I need to update the video. I said in the video that you could use one layer of carbon fiber when doing the straightboard method. Now I don't advise to do that anymore. I use one layer of carbon fiber and add a layer of 6-ounce fiberglass to it so that it doesn't warp when you stick it down to your surface. That's my method. That's what I discovered works the best, and I will update my previous video, and that's the only way I'd advise for you to go with it. Now the trick here is after you've pulled down the carbon fiber and pulled it back, is to not use a roller and not push it down in any of the areas and let it just stick to the epoxy, thick layer of epoxy underneath, and dry. Don't push it into shape. Don't pressure it. Don't roll it with a roller. Let it dry and let it do its thing. The epoxy underneath, it filled in all the imperfections. It's gonna dry smooth and it's gonna stick to the carbon fiber up top. Then when it's all dried up, then you can cover it with a thin layer of epoxy up top, wiping off all of the excess. These are the results that I achieved, and this is all done without any filler down below, and this is absolute minimal materials used. Dollar Tree foam board, hot glue, carbon fiber, some fiberglass. That's it. Now, even after doing all of this, you will still have some imperfections. This is unavoidable. This is not a perfect mold. This is absolutely unavoidable. However, the amount of filler that's going to be used now is absolute bare minimum. I mean, it's nothing compared to what you would have to use if you use conventional method. As I've mentioned earlier, the trick is to not push anything into shape and to just let the epoxy do its thing and to just stick to the carbon fiber and dry. Listen guys, now with my method, you guys can take it, you can leave it, do as you wish. However, I did not spend thousands of dollars in balsa here. I did not spend hours and months of time filling and sanding. So I got the results that I got way quicker and much faster. So I'm good with it. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you again, and hope you watch my next video.